Battle round. It's go time.
Muting. Hello everyone. Hope you're having a good night here tonight. Hope you're ready for some fun Street Fighter as we have the Oceania online tournament running tonight. I am just rushing around. Oh no, I don't want to invite. I want to go back to the queue. I'm just rushing around getting everything set up. Just realized I don't have my scoreboard app running. Great. Twitch.tv.
Let's do this.
Let's get the string control up. This is Plop going up against Destiny 74. Hit that save. That's all set up. It is definitely not Third Strike Friday. It is not Friday Night Battles. We are in, we'll call it winners bracket for now. I think those guys are on the right side. Score WP 2. As the cat is currently trying to take over the chair. Get off, you Gronk. Not Team P either. Man, I'm having a great run here. There we go. Okay, so let's get started. I'll worry about the rest of this now. So Abigail versus Ed. Ooh, random leg swipe there. I hope he goes okay. Alright, here we go. Abigail absolutely just going ham here, pressing plenty of buttons as well. It's done a big problem for Destiny, so he backs off, lets it back down. Oh, gets clipped by that though. Yeah. And that's done, and I did not really have time to get things set up and speaking, but now we have
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, so give me a second, people are talking in Discord as well. There's way too much going on tonight. Oh, there we go. EXVP. Let's get some head stop going. Double dash into the meaty. Dash into the throw. That wasn't real. That wasn't real either. Medpod jumps out of the corner. Alright, so Medpod definitely the sort of guy who can deal a lot of damage. EXVP again. Walk up. Here we go. This will be it. He's got to make this count. There we go. Destiny has just evened up that round count for our first game of the night. I wasn't.
Final round. Fight.
Okay, here we go. Oh wow, standing heavy kick right out. This might. Yeah, I didn't think that would catch because he was a long way away, but it's an expensive meter there. Dash, double dash throw. Just the standing heavy punch from meaty there. Not safe at that range of that meaty, I don't think, but it's far enough away that Abigail can't really do much about it. Alright, here we go. He's just playing very calm here, trying to work it. Oh, XDP whip, gets away with it. Into the command throw, stun a big problem. Double stun. Sorry, double command throw. Stun is not a problem because Medpod has taken that game.
Abigail wins.
Alright, let's get all the bits and pieces set up. Online
Round one.
I think that's all I need to worry about. See, we're starting to get a few numbers in the chat. Welcome, guys. To the tournament. Hope you're having a good night. Hope a few of you are playing this tournament. Oh, slight switch out of the corner with that reversal, but gets caught. Oh, gets clipped. I think in those instances you actually want to jump forward over the flip. Or, from what I remember, Ed's V-skill is actually quite good against Abigail. Beats through a lot of his arm and stuff, so almost had it there, but just didn't get her timing quite right. Yep. Moral of the story, if someone's crouching like that and you're in the corner, oh, there we go, baits out the EXTP. Go for it again, he says. Destiny getting a little bit anxious here. He's got to make something happen here. Oh wow, that was nice. Drops his combo there. Now that was his sweep. He could have punched that much harder, my man. Oh, there we go. Finally catches him with that up kicks. Yeah, that's not real either. Alright, so first game on stream of the night goes to Meplop over Destiny 74. Now that that's happened, I think we are safe to take a breather. Let's go and have a look at the bracket while I work out what's happening next and who's playing next. As you can see, we've got a couple of people leave tonight. Not this is as big a tournament as last week, but it's not too far off. So we had Meplop going up against Destiny just there. We have Rumors waiting for the winner of Nickel and Eli Shayukin. And then IMCO and Sanctius is who we will have next. We have the Mad Genius Tom Scott himself, a proper commentator here who will show us how he also plays Street Fighter. Turkish Bread going up against Daddy Longlegs. A couple of names here I haven't seen before actually, so this is good. I don't know who's 333 guys either. But we have Durace versus Dank Scorpio, Itsy Bitsy versus LLL, and the winner of Jolted Chicken and 333 going up against Shenkan. So a couple of good matches there. If you want to have a look at the bracket yourself, you don't want to see me scrolling through it and missing all the important details, you can hit the exclamation mark bracket command, of course. Yeah, so before we get much further, I will ask the usual question of how am I for audio? Can you hear me? Can you hear the game? Can you hear too much of either me or the game? Let's see, so we need to get right Sio going up against Sanctius. Get them both in here. Let's kick this pesky Abigail player out. No time for them. Looks like these two are ready to go. So, go to the back of the queue. Let's get this game underway. This will be I Am Sio going up against Sanctius. New Zealand.
Let's do this.
Does that have the right flag? Yes, it does. Except the Australian one does not the right flag. Let's try that. Alright, the scorecard bot is showing its true colours, saying I know about New Zealand, but not about Australia. Fantastic. Alright, so we got new follows. G'day to Pirate Guy 11111 who followed 10 minutes ago, pretty much since we started the stream, I think that was. Oh, wow. And Leo Zanchin. Welcome to the stream, thanks for the follow. Alright, so this is the first time I've ever seen Sio's fault. looking like she's obviously put a bit of practice into her though. She's stuck in the corner, but yeah, that standing medium punch, I don't know what it was meant to catch, but it wasn't catching anything from that range. It's such a stubby button.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright. Here we go, so Sanctius using that whip to try to keep Oceania. That'll be a decent damage. Jump in, immediately jump in there. Sanctius of course can't do anything about it with poison, because she doesn't have a DP or anything to really do anything about that. Alright. There we go. XDP, get off me. I don't care about your Alright, taking a good bit of burn damage off that fire now. That's the second time he's gone for the shimmy, and Sanctius is really not that interested in taking at the moment. Here we go. Activation. So looking to win this, break this one up. Oh, it's anyone's game. Oh, there we go. Catches the whiff. I think that was a standing heavy kick.
Falk wins.
And I don't know enough about either of his characters to really give any sort of in-depth commentary or detail, so I think for this one I will just be talking about what I see on the stream. Alright, we got the hat off. Oh, there we go, V-skill right in. Catch him with meaties. Goes for the whip feint, doesn't get anything, decides to jump straight in. Slow. Alright, so the sides have changed. So very easy to confirm from there. Alright, here we go, activation into... Goes just for as much damage as possible, I think there. Throws into the corner. Sanctius got one mistake left. But poison does do a lot of damage, so if anyone can make a sort of comeback, Sanctius is going to get clipped around the shins, and that is the end of the round. Alright. Oh, there we go. Start up with V-skill again. So, caught dashing. Big whiff there, doesn't. Another whiff there, doesn't. Can't stand in front of a computer, can? Alright. Sorry about that, my cat decided it needed to be part of the entertainment. Alright, here he goes. Plenty of pressure here, but Sanctius hasn't really cracked yet. So there he gets clipped around the throat by that staff. And that is the end of set 2 on stream. We are burning through them at the moment. Which means we don't have the next game set up to be on stream yet, I don't think. So let's take a moment to breathe, to stop, to think about what's going on. There we go. Good game from Theo. Nice and polite. Good disease. Thanks everyone. Alright. So what are we doing next? Let's have a look. Let's go back to the bracket for a bit. Although you can't really see anything's updated. I think Shenkan, the guy who's controlling the brackets, is probably halfway through his own match, or he's waiting still. Okay, the bosses said, and I quote, "Gotta stall for a bit." So let's stall for a bit. Let's keep talking. See, there's 20 of you on the chat, but well, there's 10 of you viewing, but no one's talking to me. How are you going tonight, everyone? Hope your Monday night is going pretty well. Hope you're able to get past the fact that it is Monday. You're back at work. Get a Omilon 1. As you can see, yeah, not too bad. I've got a fairly short week this week, so I was able to get through today just by knowing that on Thursday I'm on holidays for the 5 days. Ah, good. So that's always one thing I'm terrified of, that I'll get the level completely wrong and no one will be able to hear me, or I'll be all they can hear. Cool. Alright, so you guys can't see this, but at the moment my cat is making random dives past me on the screen just to try to get in and take over the, just to get in the way. Obviously I'm not paying him enough attention. Alright, cool. Alright, still got to make conversation. We're still waiting on what's going on before to catch up. Sir Slush, I want to say, is a Cody player, but Distracting player and Omulon, I don't really recognize your name, so who do you guys play? Who am I betting on? Let's see, so Rumors, of course, very strong birdie player. He's in with a chance of it. Mepop, Mepop's an interesting one. He can sort of take over the, he can either take charge and run over someone, or sometimes he looks like he's a bit lost. So it'll be interesting to see how he does against Rumors up next. Oh, sorry, against Nickel versus Rumors is winner. So he's taken these tournaments in the past. He's quite a strong one. A Cody play. Why is that in quotation marks? What does that mean? Oh, and Urian. Urian and Poison. So we've got an interesting mix. I'm a Sagat player mainly, though I've played a bit of Ed. For the Poison player, you've seen the V Skill 2 as it's coming for Poison. What do you think of it? And for our Cody and Urian players, what do you think you're going to get from Season 5? You wouldn't love seeing mine. It's pretty poor. Actually, no, they have announced Cody's one, haven't they? He's got some sort of dodge parry thing. Yeah, that'll be really good for her. I don't know what I think Sagat will get. Like, I'd like to see something that it's hard to say. Like, his V Skill 1 is all about throwing his DPs out and strengthening up them. Maybe something that'll boost up his Tiger knees. Projectile or something. Alright, here we go. We have been given our next game from Upon High. We are going to have Rumors AU going up against Nickel 74. So I'll get that one going. 74. Alright, let's get this open again. I've just been pinged by someone. Nope, they have just played, and it is over. So we're not playing that one. Yeah, because Urian's got what? He's got his sunburn mode, where he changes his skin color, and then his next special has got a hit of armor. Alright. Yeah, it's the other thing it's got is it opens up a lot of his interesting juggles, so it really does play an important part of how he plays. Yeah. Alright, that means we are still waiting. I don't know where we are. Maybe if Shen's there, let's get Rumors vs Medlock. Okay, we have our next tournament happening then. Let's get Rumors in. Yep. Cameo gun. Yeah, it's at the moment it's too slow, so it doesn't really combo out of into from a lot of his other moves, which is kind of frustrating. Also, if you can't really just throw it out in neutral because you'll get hit out of it pretty easily. Let's get back to this window. Let's get the names around the right way.
Let's do this.
I would like to see the moves themselves just all around buffed as well, though. I think the Tiger Knee is probably a bit weak. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the bloody cat's off shouting at something. Great. Alright. So we're going to have Abigail against... Who's he pulling out? He's pulled out the Fang.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. So we got plenty of Fang Madness happening, but Medpop managed to knock him down out of the sky. Crashing medium kick spam, that's the only Fang I've ever tried to play. Sets up the trap, just keeps him in the corner, locked down. Medpop's really just got to sit here and hold. Oh no, there we go, uses the armor to get himself out and get some damage for it. Oh, there we go, throws him out of that. I think that was an next run. Wow. Well, that match was a bit mental.
Round two.
But Runas takes it in the end. Let's see what Medpop does next. He's... yep, uses that armor again. That's one thing about Fang, he does like to just keep pressing buttons because he always seems to be blocking your face. But Medpop's using that armor quite well to stop, get through that. Oh, jumps over it. What a hitbox. There we go, command throw. Waking up with buttons. What is going on here? Oh, he jumps over and gets caught on the other side.
Final round. Fight.
Alright, so as you can see, so far we've had a Fang, we've had an Abigail, had a Poison, a Fug. So we're here in Australia, we're not so much about our top tiers, are we? Oh, there we go, wake up CA. That's the other calling card of every good Fang player. Swap sides, but then goes for the throw. Back throw back into the corner. And throw into spends as much move as he can.
Abigail wins.
I wish I could have told you what just happened there, but that comeback was insane. What a move from Medpop. That combo into the, pretty sure that would have been unblockable. And if we get him in chat later, he'll probably tell us just how unblockable it is. Alright, so rumors. No, Medpop's decided he wasn't interested. He'll be back in 1 second. Okay, sure. But I doubt Runas is going to mind this though. He's got a bit of time to think while Medpop puts the dogs out, I'll assume. Bit of time to think about what went wrong there, where he messed up after winning that first round. Alright, so I'll just scroll back up. What we're talking about, oh yeah, Cammy with a gun. Does Cammy need a gun? Well, I guess she could go with one. Like, if you think about it, Tekken 7 took Akuma and said, you know what, this guy needs a gun, and you can actually give him one. Akuma's another interesting V-Skill because I can't honestly see... It'll be like V-Trigger 2 for him. V-Trigger 2 for Akuma is like, it's a solid V-Trigger. Like, any other character would be pretty happy to have it. But because he's so, because his V-Trigger 1 is just so incredibly powerful, there's really no reason to ever switch out of it. So... And he's another one whose V-Skills just...
Let's do this.
I can see that happening, just hit V-Skill to Demon across the screen, yeah, I like it. Alright, that's who we're having next. Cool. Just waiting. Obviously, one of them decided to take a little bit longer to think about his character choice. Mepop had to find the right costume and the right color. Alright, these two have switched sides.
Round
so I
one.
should switch their names around.
Fight.
Oh wow! Mepop is not there. Okay. Fang, of course, kicks straight off with the sweeper ground start. Alright, here we go. Murphop's stuck in the corner now, but he was able to break his way out with a similar move there, like that parry. Oh, good neutral jump over the command turret. Goes for some sort of setup, or drops a combo. Never tell with Fang. Here we go, he's got to do a good bit of damage here. Oh, goes to the reset.
Round two.
Alright, so first round of rumors, but this is what we saw in the last game. So, Mepop probably not too worried. Ooh, that's quite a... Didn't realise there was enough of a gap there for him to recover a block after that. Alright, here we go. Mepop trying to get him off him, but he's just getting thrown around and being... Oh, here we go. Wow. That was so incredibly cheeky,
Fun win.
I can only assume he's sitting somewhere, maybe in his lounge room or something, in front of his computer, just giggling away at that. But the crashing medium kick, no, sorry, the crowd punch kick into throw just works out for him, and he's able to keep doing it. Alright, here we go. Cross up into damage. You should jump over the cliff. Oh yeah, he definitely is. Here we go, activation. Jumps in. Get off me, says Mepop. He's got plenty of health here, so he's not too worried yet. The V-Trigger is just about out for Rumors, so he'll need to do the rest of this without it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think we all have that problem where we, when we see a Fang show up in Ranked or something like that, we have that brief moment of what is actually going on, who is this character, when do they get added to the game, I think. Ooh, big swing there, but block. Goes to hit through the fireball, through the fire trap there. Alright, that time catches the jump out of the run. Okay. Alright, let's see what he does this time. Oh, goes to the parry again. It's been working out very well for him in this match. Ruben's obviously quite happy to keep pressing his buttons. I thought he did recover by then. Okay, here we go. One apiece.
Final round. Fight.
Let's throw. Alright, I'm sorry to say, guys, I don't know which of these. Oh, that catches him. Just slaps him under the chin and tells him to stop running at him. I don't actually know which of these are punishes and which of them aren't. Oh, goes for the sweep and then gets swept in terms of no one's. Netpop's in trouble. That's done. That will be it, I want to say. Yep, there we go. So Ruben's ends up taking that one. It was a lot of a scramble there. There was a lot of buttons being thrown around and plenty of side switching and all those other nasty little tricks that Fang has.
It's go time.
I think that means up next we are going to have Turkish Bread and Dank Scorpio coming on next. So I've got him. Bread. So next up we will have I want to say Bison versus Balrog or Bison versus Rashid. So well, I guess Balrog's not too bad for that, but Rashid and Bison, two characters that love to press buttons. It should be interesting to see how these two play out. I will get these names set up. Jumping in the queue. For those who are wondering, Dank Scorpio is not actually in Canada at the moment. I believe he's in Darwin, which technically might as well be Canada. So I guess it's the same thing. He's in Canada. Alright, here we go.
Let's do this.
No messages from above high that I need to check. Everything seems to be okay. Doris, seeing into the future here, like a proper Menard player. Do we get? No, we get dash, not slide. Oh, there we go. Wrist punishes with the scissors. Try some neutral jump, but oh, there we go. There's the slide. It was a moment later. Okay, here we go. So, Turkish Bread 2 weeks ago now was performed quite well at the Perth major or mini major they had. I believe he made it into top 8. Oh. There we go, goes to the slide again. He's finally got his, well, he had his knee trigger, so now he probably would have got going for the slide even more. Oh. And that's punishable. Turkish Bread decides not to take it. Instead, just chips him out there. Yeah, I believe so. I think it was his first major. Oh, there we go. Catches the wall with and throws it back in the form of a purple blob. Alright, this is a bad spot for Bison. He doesn't have a DP. He's got his escape options aren't that good. Ooh, there we go. Probably could have gotten a punish on that. And then gets jumped in on. Scorpio spending a lot of this game stuck in the corner here. Oh, wake up buttons. Alright, activation. What happens next? dash up to the buttons. Ooh, okay, so whirlwind beats catches him on the way down. That was the second one of the round. So there we go. Apparently Rashid can get 2 of those in a single round. That's pretty crazy. Did that update? No, it doesn't look like it did. Oh no, tell me it hasn't crashed again. It looks like it has. Okay, so the scoreboard has crashed again. So, Dank seemed like he was holding his own pretty well for most parts of that. There were a couple of punishes he missed. Things like eagle spikes that he just didn't have the right answer for. Wasn't able to punish because things were spaced out. So probably something he needs to lab. Oh, crush counter. There we go. He's in the corner now. Done a big problem for him. He's going to find his way out. Oh, hit that light one. My kick button, sorry. Alright, and that will be it. Alright, so set point for Turkish Bread. He's in pretty much control of this match. Dank's gotten close a couple of times, but he's still looking like he's... Oh, that's punishable. But not with the launch button. I'm going to need something with a bit more range than that. That one I want to say -7, -6. There, got to catch it up, but gets interrupted. Alright, here we go. So now I think it's safe to say that Dank is in a lot of trouble. He needs to make something happen. There we go. Irreversible. Get off me, he says. He's got to sit here and work his way out of the corner now. Get some room to start doing some bison things. There we go, Turkish just doesn't give him room. And takes that second game quite convincingly as well. So that is 2-0 to Turkish Bread over Dank. Pretty rough. Do I know who's going next? Alright. We do not have an official message from Upon High saying this is what's up next. Let's jump back to the bracket for a bit. Oh, no, that's not the bracket. Wrong button. Pretend you didn't see that. So, we're into the winners semi-finals now. We're pushing through this bracket quite quickly, and we'll see that Rubens is taking on Sayo. That's probably going to be pretty close to the match of the tournament. These two were the two I'd expect to see in the grand final out of this tournament. Sayo has beaten Sanctius and Mad Genius, Tom Scott, who took out Time Portal. And we see the Turkish Bread moves up to take on Shenkan in the other semi-final. Let's see, have I got an update? We are going to play Rumors versus Sayo next. That's what the glorious leader Shenkan is saying. Rumors AU. Sayo. If you'll give me a moment, I'm just going to grab a drink. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what that looks like. Like, if it is... Oh, no, okay, he's just jumped out, he's jumped to the bottom. If it is basically the same thing as what we already have, what we're basically doing with things like Bracken in the background, it'll be pretty nice to have all that in one place. Let's switch to the right window. To be fair, it's not a real tournament commentated by me until you've had a complete radio style commentary while you've all been watching the bracket. Who's he playing? this update. Good. Alright, so we've seen that Rumors and Sio decided they're not messing around here. Both of them have pulled out the...
Round one.
Both of them have pulled out their mains here. We've got the Birdie going up against the Ibuki. I think we can take that as a bit of a sign of respect to these two. One to each other. Sio is in a lot of trouble right now. His son, that's plenty of damage. Oh, here we go. Wake up button. Once he's mixed up, stays on the same side, misses overhead. Stays on the same side again, goes through, dash up throw. Alright, now we have Rumors on the other side needing to EX Bullhorn to get through the air kunai.
Round two.
And that was a very quick match that went from one player dominating to the other player dominating to straight back again in only a short of a space of a few seconds. Alright, here we go. Now we're seeing some more proper classic footsies. Both of them got throwing buttons down in neutral. EX kunai, just let me in, he says. Sio just puts Rumors back in the corner. Oh, there we go. Uses that feature with 2 of the anti-air. That's a lot of damage for a jump in. Alright, so Rumors. Oh. EX Bullhorn for. You know, pulls him in. That's only -2, but not really in range of anything. Ooh, there we go. Throws out another one. That time gets caught and then clips him low.
Birdie wins.
I sort of feel like we can complain about Ibuki being able to do that twice in a row, but on the other hand, Birdie's got plenty of that sort of, plenty of those sorts of tricks up his own sleeves. He can do it all himself as well.
Round one. Fight.
Friendly reminder that as a Sagat player, only Sagat is playing true, proper Street Fighter. Everyone else is all gimmicks. Whereas us Sagat players play proper footsies all the time. Okay, here we go. So, no real screen advantage. Oh, there we go. That's a good anti-air right there. Okay, so what's he going to do now? Yeah, you don't get to this level just on gimmicks and tricks. So you've got the two of both very good players. Sio takes that second round. Sorry, that's the first round of the second game. They've both really calmed down after the madness of the first round. Though. Oh, there we go. Meaty bullhead. I'm waiting to see Rumors take out around with a EX Dolphin Dive. Oh, that's punishable. Goes to the overhead. There we go. Throws down the banana. Excuse what's happening. Throws out that big button. Doesn't have to even jump in there. Okay. Activation. Into damage, pulls it back, and that will be the second round.
Final round. Fight.
I think the real question is, which of these two characters is more disgusting? This is like, pick your favourite form of evil. Oh no, it doesn't manage to get the, doesn't manage to land the EX kunai properly. Misspaces it, and the explosion happens beyond him. So instead he gets that damage into the CA. That'll be stunned. That'll be done. Builds up needed or loss, not needed, because that is the end of game 2 and the end of the set.
Birdie wins.
Ends up going 2-0 to Rumors. That was frantic, that was quick. But apparently Birdie takes it home in the end.
Go time.
Good news is that won't be the end of CO. He will drop down to losers. but he will definitely keep pushing through. I think he'll be our. We'll probably see him a bit later on when we start looking to run through losers. I think though that means we are now pulling in Shen Khan himself, the guy doing all the hard work in running the tournaments in the background. And we'll be running the other semi-final. Yeah, that is a really big part about the high-level players. They'll run into each other constantly in tournaments, run into each other at locals. Ken can't. You want to see the Ken. Who did he pull out last time? He's been using Hughes Lucio quite a bit. I'll jump to the back of the queue. I'll let these guys get into it when they're ready. Shen Ken. Okay. I actually got to fight the man in person on last Saturday before at CCH, Melbourne's local, and he pulled out the Zeku on me, and I got flogged. It was painful. Oh shit, here we go. We're getting Ken Khan, Shen Ken, Shen Khan, I don't know. What's the best way to pronounce that? Look at those terrifying eyes and the purple shirt.
Round one. Fight.
Alright. Shen already showing that he's not the same sort of Ken as I'd fight down in gold. We have not seen a full screen random passer yet. Yeah, sorry to say, man, you're getting read like a book here. Shen knows exactly what's going on. Oh, throws out that heavy kick, doesn't connect with him. Alright, oh, there we go. First start some pressure here for Shen Khan. We've got Turkish bread in the corner. Oh, there we go. Crosscut DP. Throws him back in the corner. That's the stun. Into the DP to kill it.
Round two. Fight.
Let's see what Turkish bread does in response here. He's probably got to start trying to smother the Shen Khan. Try to get on top of him and beat him with superior punch. That'll be a good start. Good jump in there. That will be stunned. This won't kill. No matter how much media he builds here. Oh, there we go. Meaty. Still not enough to kill. But the throw will do it.
Okay. Final round. Fight.
There we go. Kicks him in the face for throwing fireball. You can't do that against Rashid. He's got plenty of anti-fireball options. Oh, misses his DP. Okay. Throws out of the corner. I don't think that's exactly what Turkish Bread wanted. He probably wanted to push Shen further into the corner. There we go. He's on point for those DPs. In the corner. Throws out a jab. Doesn't do much else. Just delay there and then the throw. Shen got a lot of work here. He's got full meter, full V trigger. There we go, use that too. Wow! Wonder if that was something else that he just dropped. Maybe it's some sort of sweet Ken setup that we're not aware of yet. Alright. CA no longer a problem for Turkish Bread. He can start trying to go in. And he dashes forward with that light kick. Let's take it.
Rashid wins.
Alright, so we'll see if Shen decides to stick with Ken or decides that he's given Sir Slush what he wants to see. Now he can go back to a real character. No, he decides to stick with Ken.
Fight.
Probably just sat there and had a moment to think about what he got blown up by. Oh, there we go. Wake up, DZ. Get back throw into the corner. Into another throw. Oh, drops that DZ again. That's what he was going for there. Probably a bit too worried about the wall jump there and decided not to let's go for it until the last second. Maybe he just missed his button. Oh, there we go. Sweep these heavy buttons. Yeah, exactly. Get me out of here. Oh, there we go. Oh. Alright, so Shen needs to confirm into something. Turkish Bread on the other hand, next hit wins after this for sure. Happy to just do it with that light kick. There it is, the one that sort of reaches out to the other side of the screen.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh. Wow, okay, that's... I like to think that was a... Oh, here we go, crush counter. Turkish Bread stuck in the corner, he's got to work out... Ooh. Gets the throw with it, doesn't do anything with it. Turkish Bread gets out of the corner, gets thrown straight back. That was crispy. Back jumps away, he doesn't want anything to do this. Shen looks like he's happy to win this just with his license first. There we go, finally gets that shimmy and the punish for it.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, big jump. Doesn't spend any meter. Oh, is he playing on stick, is he? Okay. I would say for someone who's learning a completely new control format, oh, that wasn't that clean, but his movement has been very clean so far. Alright, into the throw. Stunner problem here. Oh. EX, Eagle Strike, get me out of the corner. I've got my bar, I don't want to be in here. There we go, that's a punish. Okay. Alright, whoever... This can really be taken by whoever lands the next hit. Again, Shen has to confirm something. Turkish Bread can just mash. Push that button.
Rashid wins. It's go time.
Alright, there we go. We have our winners finals, I want to say. That will mean that sorry, that was Turkish Bread who moves on to take on Rumors AU in the winners finals. However, before we get too excited in that, I will wait and let Shen decide what we are putting on next. Rumors for Sire was a couple of minutes ago. We'll look down here and we'll see that on the screen you guys can see this too. Cool. So we'll see that we are currently waiting on Jolted Chicken vs LLL to have their match, and then the winner of that will take on the Mad Genius. We see that Mepop and Durace are going at it over here, and they will take on the winner there. Itsy Bitsy is waiting for the winner of Dank Scorpio and Destiny 74. And IMCO will be finding the winner of that match next. What I think we'll find is if we go into the Discord, that's another good chance. If any of you here are not part of the Discord, maybe if you're lurking and you haven't yet joined the Discord, you can jump in there. That's where we have all the. Basically, I believe we are the biggest community for Street Fighter V in Australia and New Zealand, and we have plenty of people willing to play other games as well. We've got your Street Fighter Legacy games played on 30th Anniversary Edition and Fightcade. Got a couple of Tekken players, a couple of Marvel players, plenty of anime games. What are we working on? Games have already been played. Cool. I could play on an Atari controller. I was an Ed main for my first year of playing. He only needs one button. I don't know. Let's wait and see what's going on. We're going to have invite 74 going up against Bitsy Spider. I will need to. Nope, Bitsy. Circuit spread out. Alright, so up next we will be having. We will be having Destiny 74 going up against Itsy Bitsy Spider. Switch to the right page. Itsy Bitsy. Yeah, non-winners bracket at the moment. This is still first two.
Let's do this.
I've been playing a bit on Hitbox myself over the last weekend or so, and I can tell how it would be faster, but some of the things just feel so weird. Like it took me ages to get used to the idea of jump being down below all the other buttons. Alright, here we go. We have
Round one.
Ed.
Fight.
Apologies to everyone watching who will have to now listen to Ed's theme song. Going up against the great big ball of fabric, which is Blanca in this costume. I dropped. Oh, there we go. Goes for the up kick. Ooh, he goes through it. Itzy's really just sort of bullying Destiny here, just using these blinded balls to get in. Ooh, pressing buttons after that. Goes to the plus 3. Itzy switches. Oh, EXDP not a great anti-F Ed because it's just so slow.
Round two. Fight.
Alright, so Destiny, obviously, I'd say a bit unfamiliar with the Blanca matchup. I'm not quite sure how he's meant to handle these flying menace. That'll do it though, throw out the fireball. He does know that electricity is plus though, so he... Oh. Had the right idea, he just got the spacing a bit wrong for that. Yeah, you should be playing the new costume. No, I'll tell you what, that's about as offensive as you can get for blocking. Like, dash up throw, dash up throw. Alright, oh, EX up. Alright, Destiny just needs to land one more hit here. He can finish it off. There it is. Kick to the face.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, goes to the up by against him. Oh, okay, so now Destiny is starting to. Alright, here we go. He gets the hit. Gets the hard knockdown there. Okay, so he's just getting out of the corner now. He's able to move around the screen as much as he wants. Oh. EX. Back throw on the wall. Updated. Oh, wake up DP, gets blocked. I gotta say, this will probably be it. No, he gets. Alright. Oh.
Blanco wins.
I feel bad for Destiny there. To be fair, he was given that. He was given a lifeline there a couple of times, but oh, that is sad. This is why Blanca is a disgusting character. Here he is just bullying this poor low tier character. Alright, he's decided to change the game, playing very calm. There we go, there's an idea, that's what we want to see. Wake up. I think Destiny's getting a bit flustered here, he probably needs to just calm down a bit. Yep, not what he wanted to do. I think he probably should have taken the trip back to the character select screen after like previous match. Give yourself a moment to breathe and think about what's going on here. Oh, here we go, throw, what's he got next? Goes for 3 standing heavy punches in a row, what comes next? There we go. I don't know if it has an actual, or get the pullback from the bunker or manage to save him there without having to punish. Alright, he's got to. Ooh, I think that was a punch. Alright, okay, so he's got. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we can say that is what character unfamiliarity looks like. We have Itzy throwing, in the end they're throwing out a lot of the dirty tricks, just doing things that all players like to do and we all hate them for. Destiny just didn't look like he really knew what was going on, was in a fair amount of trouble in that matchup. But that's what happens. That's what happens when you're playing Street Fighter. When you're joining these online tournaments, you just see Blanca's doing crazy shit, and you just sort of think, I didn't get ready for this. I expected to see Akumas. We are yet to see an Akuma on screen. What a wonderful day this is. Maybe we can go a whole tournament without seeing an Akuma. Wouldn't that be a beautiful thing? I guess we'll find out now as we we're going to go on to the winners final here, so we need to get Rumors, AU and Turkish Bread back in. And of course, for the winners final, we need to battle our settings, switch this up to first to 3. Looking down at the bracket, you see that Jolted Chicken has beaten the Mad Genius and has gone now on to take on Matlock in losers. I will go back to queue. We won't do too much other crazy stuff and waste any more time. Let's get straight into this. There's Turkish Bread. Laura, I believe, I want to say. Or at least he was when I ran into him in matchmaking. Isn't that the one where they're just trying to flirt with each other? Okay. Alright, so now we have Birdie taking on Plasticine Windmill Man. He just goes for the big jump in straight off. Manages trade, the trade is definitely in his favour. He'll take that trade any day. Well, now he's in trouble because he's stuck in the corner. Turkish Bread, one thing we've seen is his corner control is fantastic. He's able to pick his space. Oh, there we go, that'll hurt. Drops the combo though. That was that crouching medium punch hit the air behind. Hit him out of the air behind his head. It didn't even look like he was ever going to connect. Alright, buttons being thrown out a lot here. Down goes the jam. Combo off it. Goes to the side swap. The EX command grab. The EX dolphin dive.
Round 2. Fight.
That's what we're here for. This is some proper early force right there. EX command grab, EX dolphin dive. All really came off the single off that one can, the can that got thrown out and stepped on. Alright, so he goes through the goes through the whirlwind. Not out of the corner yet. Rumors with a big like that catch up. Not as big anymore. Using the whirlwind here as a defensive measure. Can't just use it to keep pushing back. Alright, we do have a crowd deciding this team's here. That's what happens. That's what happens. You see the dolphin dive happen. You go, yeah, you know what? Fuck Birdie. I would rather see Rashid win. That's how bad that move is. There we go. Ball went straight through the whirlwind again. He's been on point with those. Because all he needs to do for those is to release a button. EXP being straight off. Sets up the whirlwind again. Alright, so Ruins managed to get around the whirlwind pretty comfortably there. There we go. Straight over the head, some damage again. Doesn't go for the CA. I don't. Maybe he didn't think it would kill there. Probably wouldn't have now that I look at it. Would have been close though. He just needs to walk the Turkish Bread down here.
Birdie wins.
There we go. EX Bullhorn from across the screen. You thought you could punish it. No, psych. With punish. Into another one. Into death. This is not loser's bracket. Ooh, this is winner's final. I should know what. I should update that. Very good.
Round 1.
Alright, Green Man. Let's see what he does to come back from this. Of course, this is his first of 3 being a women's final. We have Coach Fred has plenty of time to watch from this, decide how he's going to change his approach. At the moment, his approach seems to be to get cornered, and it's not working out for him. Alright, he's showing a lot of patience here, just blocking those buttons. Pull out. Quick conversion there. Straight onto the banana. Just gets that activation. Suddenly got a lot scarier. Catches him low. It is. You get something off that, but it goes to the back there, but doesn't actually get anything. So Fred ends up getting caught low again. Jumping there, but that crashing thing is always there for the. The whiff on that punch. Rumors definitely knows the range of that V-skill kick there. Just a couple of times now, it's just been standing right outside of it. Oh, there we go. Jump in combo off the can again. Is there anything that can cannot do? There we go. Reset into yet more damage. There we go. Rumors taking the second game.
Birdie wins.
So Birdie's another interesting character on the topic of new V skills. Like, what would he have to get to be able to want to replace the can slash banana slash the burger as well? I think it's such a fantastic V skill and doing some serious work here for him at the moment.
Fight.
There we go. Great buffer there. Sims teleport. Oh, I'm going to have nightmares. Oh, there we go. Gets the not an actual punish. Gets the crush counter instead. So I'll take that anyway. But Bruman's now knows that after that he can't really press anything. So he might not get as much. There we go. The over. And that is Rumours on set point.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, he's got a ball bounce anywhere on the screen, I think. Here we go. Rumours in the corner. Has to hold this pressure. He can't really do much about this. He's got a V trigger ready. He's got a CA. There we go, Captain makes that whip. Alright, activation. Are we going to see some robbery here? Turkish Fred backing off, giving this madman plenty of space. Goes for the quick dash and tries to press the buttons. Alright. Chip's starting to become an issue for him. This will be... Okay. Oh, the neutral jump of the EX Dolphin Diver. That does it.
Final round.
Turkish Fred fighting back. He's got a long way to go though. He needs to win this next match. Needs to win this next round. That's not going to do it for him. This will be into a lot of damage. for it. Goes for it again. He knew he had to do something. Probably took a bit too
Birdie.
There we go. Birdie winning our... Sorry, Rumors winning our winners final. That's 3-0. That's a clean sweep there. Yeah, there's a couple of characters where they've got some really cool looking costumes, but they just don't look quite right because things don't move. I think Kage's new costume, Asura's Wrath or whatever it is, the arms behind him just sort of, because they're so static, they look like they're made out of cardboard or something, and it just doesn't look great. Alright, so this means we are now down into the losers. We've got the losers run going on. We're going to have... Let's see if Sayo and Itsy Bitsy are still playing. If they are not, we'll get them on. Oh, no, press the wrong button again. I swear I'm looking. Alright, Shen jumps in. He is ready to go. Alright, apparently the bubbles that the other two are already playing, so we will be waiting for the winner of this match here. I am Sayo going up against Itsy Bitsy, so Bunker versus Falk / Ibuki. But yeah, look, I don't mind it. I think it does look cool, but as soon as Kage starts moving, you just sort of go, this isn't right. It just doesn't move properly. Alright. Time is it? How are we going for time? We are only just hit 10 o'clock. We have losers top 4. This I will reset this back to the first 2. Alright. Now we have to wait. One of them has just said GG's. That means we will have our winner. And it looks like Sayo has taken that one 2-0. So let's get him in here. And Sayo. No time for... No time for waiting. No time for complaining. Straight in. Straight on to his next game. This is no longer winner's final either. Switch that on the bracket. You guys can actually see what I just switched. Fantastic. I will go to the back of the queue. As far as you can tell, everything works fine. There are no fires here being furiously put out by myself in this stream.
Let's do this.
Okay. Alright, so we've seen Falk against Shen. Shen's probably another character that Sayo respects enough to pull out the Ibuki. Or maybe he doesn't respect it all and is going to pull out someone else just to mess with him. Will we get Ken again? Let's get more Ken. Yep, okay. Need to change the name. So.
Round 1.
There we go. Okay, so Ken versus Ibuki. Big jump in there, anti-hit straight away. Crush him. Goes for the DP. Alright. Just getting more bullying here. Alright, there we go. That's funny from so it's lost his lost his perfect there, but only by 1 hit.
Round 2.
They call that the ghetto perfect.
Fight.
Get on the next one. So I'm the one to jump in at the start this time. Shen slowly giving ground, gets the trade there. Oh yeah, he definitely does. There we go, gets the run straight into that. Shen again, he's DP's a bit on point in time. Especially with something as slow and floaty as the Buki's corner escape move, just lets him get that cross-cut DP, perfect.
Final round. Fight.
Okay, here we go. This time, pushed out from screen again with that combo. Big combo damage into the corner carry. Like that, works perfectly. Switching sides. Fully. Ooh, he probably had stun there, although he dropped that. But now he's got to work out how to handle it. Shen, who now has full B trigger with CA. Oh, sorry, full B trigger, 2 bars of CA. 2 bars of B trigger, 2 bars of CA.
Ibuki wins.
Sometimes I feel like Shen's listening to me and he's just doing things to spite me. Alright, so one step closer to that run back against Rumors.
Round 1.
There we go.
Fight.
A bit of a delay there as the stop. Pressing those fully buttons. There we go, that's done. This might be killy, might get it to the right side this time. Alright, Shen, a lot of work to go. Gotta watch out for looking at these so Kunai catches him on the ankle.
Round 2.
There's one bar spent on that last kill, so Shen will still have that, but now got to win this one. In a space where he's got to win 2 rounds, next 2 rounds in a row, and then the next game. Yeah, he's got a couple of it's looking pretty good for it now, but it's likely to hit or could DP go. Alright, into the corner. Throwing out those buttons. He's a heavy punch in your face. DP again. So I'm really happy with that. That's out of the corner. That's freedom for him. Yeah, maybe. Oh, there we go. Maybe not particularly comfortable with these DPs in neutral outside the corner because that was. Been a couple of rounds and just let Saya have it, and then that EXDP definitely works for him. One way to ignore the mix up of the side switch, you can just EXDP through both of them. There we go again, another jump in from Saya that Shen just lets it hit the overhead into yes, get off him. I'm playing Ken here. Counters doesn't convert off sweep, not the block. Alright, here we go. This is where things get ugly very quickly. This will get on today. Yep.
Ibuki wins.
Alright, so strong fight back there from Shen. Looked like he was going to break through. I did not update the names. But then in the end just wasn't quite enough. Got stuck let Saya jump onto him a bit too freely I think and just wasn't able to stop him from doing those Ibuki things all over him. Alright, that means that Turkish Bread is back. We have Saya going up against Turkish Bread. Oh, cool. Can we get it? Change. Oh, I think we have just dropped out of this. Yes, we're in spectator mode. Hopefully that works. This is losers final. This is first of 3. I will just say that before I jump in.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, here we go. So they are pressing the buttons as they. I got caught out, but I wasn't sure which side he ended up on. So I was playing. I was going to say he was playing very strongly, trying to get back to the room. He's waiting for him to win his final, but you know, he's stuck with Ashes up into the back row. First little goal quite quickly. Turkish bread I think will have a lot of trouble here. He's really got to watch himself because Side's definitely played some of the guys like CG and a couple of the other Rashid players in Australia, so he's going to have this matchup pretty much on pat, I think. Won't let Turkish bread get away with too much. There we go, yep, that's much on that. Into the throw knockdown, the back row. They got buttons. Activation. So very slowly here. Knew he had the round lead, so he didn't have to go hand on that. Didn't have to spend meter trying to take back a win. He could afford to drop this round. So he could just try to get a point from his opponent. There we go. That's buffer there. There we go, jumps in over the wall. Stays same side again. Alright. EXTP goes from having a lot of didn't need to worry about stun to having his opponent corner needing to worry about stun. Pressing that throw button side. There we go, Turkish bread takes the first one.
Rashid wins.
No, hasn't updated. Wasn't fast enough to change the cross.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, here we go. Turkish bread's got to work out what's going on here. Happy to just block out these buttons. Good anti-air. So stuck in the corner now. He's gonna get out. Like that. Fred, I think he was trying to bait a FDD there. This is 80 Ruki takes takes that round.
Round 2. Fight.
Here we go. Turkish bread doing the classic effective. move here, just showing off his elbow. Oh, there we go, not a great punish. That instead of being hit, or gets caught in an area, so that. Big crush, man. Turkish Red needs to make some changes. Let's take this round. XTP. There is a lot of people being thrown around here. More XTP. Let's go. He gets caught in the backdash. Sai is still able to throw out that kunai and catch him. Oh, sorry, that rider and catch him. Alright, one apiece. They have both have both have one in the bank. They need to win 2 more. Alright, so Red straight into it. Not quite stunned yet. He'll be needing one more hit to stun. But it's quickly the comeback stuff now. Blocks stays the same size. So he spread falls out and blocks. Doesn't kill him. I don't know if he dropped out there or he could have finished him off there.
Round 2. Fight.
Turkish Red's playing incredibly aggressive style around here. He's dashing in a lot, plenty of jumps. Usually just keeps pressing buttons and pushes forward until Sire manages to move or even not to. Right now he's got him in the corner. He gets forward. Sire's free. Like that. Oh, drops the pistol on Sire now has that shuriken ready. That will be pretty close to that change side. There we go, this is some Ibuki for you.
Final round.
The instant air kunai done. Straight into okay, so Turkish Red, a bit worried there, sees the stun meter building up. Goes for it, but Sire's ready for it, you know this coming. Okay, here we go, we come back up to start now. That was not it. That is
Ibuki wins.
2-1 to Sire. They will now be forced back to the character select screen.
It's go time.
Yeah, he said he had to bail. So calling out, it says smoked him too hard, he needs to cry. Ouch. Damn, that's harsh. But Turkish Bread looks like he has officially bailed, and that means we have our grand finalists. So gets his run back. Rumors jumps in, knows that I'm too slow in sending out the invite, comes straight in, ready to go. We asked first to 3, I don't need to change anything here, I just need to set these names and say Sio is here in our losers bracket. Rumors here in winners. Okay. So here we have it, our final 2 contestants. Sio, of course, in loser's side needs to win 2 sets here to take out the tournament. However, if before he does that, Rumors wins 1 set, won the first of 3, then he is our winner.
Fight.
back with Ibuki versus Birdie. We haven't seen Akuma yet. It's too late. It's not too late for one to show up though. One of these characters might have one hiding. There was a command throw just thrown out in neutral. What's that command throw? Alright, Ruin in the corner. Stun was in the shoot. Stun back to being in the shoot. Ooh, there we go. One hit stun. This will do damage. It won't matter though. Cleo throws out that Kumai dump. There we go, that cross guard crashing medium punch. And just throwing out these big birdie buttons, not really getting jumps over the throat, but then gets anti-hitting spending it early. Do 20 meters throughout this match. Also knowing that because of that, so I probably won't get the second shuriken in this round. He will only have the one V-trigger too. Unless he does a lot of crazy work with his V-trigger V-skill to get more of that. There we go, catches him low.
Final round.
Okay, here we go. Last round of the first game. Everyone's just walking downstairs, giving up plenty of space. Alright, here we go. We're just throwing out that button. No, you can't jump in on Birdie like that. You can't jump in on Buki like that. Backdash is out of the way of the overhead. Doesn't really get a punch up. Alright, there we go. There's that. Protected by the banana. That's proof enough that the banana's an artifact. Good for you. Alright, here we go. Shuriken. You cycle the end up on. Same side. Oh. Wasn't that just a company of errors right there? So I think what happened there was Sai went for the instant air overhead. Rumors of course went for CA. Got it out. So the instant air overhead was ignored due to the invincibility frame. And then Sai managed to come down, punish, but dropped his combo. And there we see that Rumors has taken game one in what was quite a crazy contest right at the end there.
Round one.
Alright.
Fight.
Second game. I'm playing the aggressive here. That's a bad jump in force back into his own corner. That'll be stunned. Goodness immunity here. Won't kill. Close that. There's for another command grab. Too far out there. Combos, 20 button things around there. Then one final jab to the
round two.
The legs takes him out.
Fight.
Takes a boot. Backdash, sweet. Oh, I respect the man for that. Forward. Okay, jump on to that range. This is stunned. This will probably be it. Oh no! Reset into the command throw. That will be the end of the second game. This is looking quite scary for Tsuyo now. He's got to win 2 more games. Or he's got to win 3 games to win the set. Rumors, on the other hand, is now looking at set point. He only needs 1 more game. He only needs 1 more game here.
Round one. Fight.
Okay, here we go. Again, just walking Tsuyo down. Tsuyo slowly getting the ground, trying to contest, but slowly being pushed back towards his own corner. Runs into that. Another hand grab that probably will reach that range. Maybe just throwing it out, hoping for here, put some button or get through kind of stuff. Here we go. This is mix up the. I can't even tell you which side that ended up on. That is stun. That is death.
Round 2.
See who's going to win this game. That's exactly what he needs to do. He needs to get Birdie into the corner, mix him up, leave him not sure which way's up or down. There we go. Don't know what he was expecting there instead. Both of them just sort of stopped and stared at each other for a moment. Forward throw, into sweep. Too far out there. Moves forward to get away from that EX Dolphin drive. Ooh, caught it. There we go. Alright, let's look at the first command throw meant last long enough to stop the shuriken from being an issue. I think it's safe to say that holy smoke. Oh no, here we go. This will be damage. This will be dead. He doesn't even need to spend the bar. We have Runas on set point with full vigor. 30, please. Whoa. EXT people. Not a great punch there. He probably could have gotten more of it. But gonna trust him as long as he can. Playing a little bit longer lineup. Oh, blocks the edge. No, you can't jump. This will be stunned. This is it. Oh dear.
It's go time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have our winner. GG's Socio in the chat who has decided that he's seen enough. GG's to Rumors who has taken it out. He is the winner of our tournament tonight. Grand final speedrun. That was very quick. He just raced through that. I don't think there's anything else to say. I suppose I should go through the usual thanks. Thanks to everyone who joined in. We get an actual number of people who joined in tonight. We had, that doesn't help. Contestants, we had 18 contestants all up. Got there in the end. Thank you to you guys who kept me company in chat. We have plenty of people here, a couple of new names I haven't seen before. Sir Slush, Distracting Player, what was his other name? Something only on. Thanks guys for hanging around with me. Foo, everyone else who, Sio, Rumors, everyone else who jumped down into the chat and kept me company throughout tonight, thank you. Congratulations again to Rumors. Of course, if you want to join the Discord link is in the chat. The Season 5 is just around the corner, I believe. It'll probably be coming around the time of Capcom Cup, maybe a little bit afterwards, and that's when we'll be starting the official tournament, I don't know what you call it, circuit I guess. These tournaments are really just a warm-up for the main event where we'll be having prizes. There will be rankings that get updated each week. Plenty of good things coming, so if you're not part of the Discord yet, and you're in the Australia, New Zealand area and you want to be part of it, definitely jump in. Anyway, I think that's all I've got time for tonight. I'm probably going to go and find a few games in the Learner's Lounge. Of course, if you are a learner and want to play games, just come and join the Discord there as well. But beyond that, good night. I've been Not Quite Dr. Death, Swooping the Magpie. Have a good night, and I'll see you next time.